Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BDO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
Yo, salute. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Wake up, wake up, wake up, filthy America. It's TGIF. It's morning time. It's grind time. Welcome to Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups with yours truly, the true master of ceremony, the grumpy OG, aka the greatest, meanest man alive. No job, turkey over here. It is Crest the Legend. It is my pleasure to be entertaining the early birds to get you up and get you ready for your day and on your way with a dope, diggity dope conversation, a boxing talk, dope as in dope conversation, not as dope as you get in the bag. How y'all doing, man? Y'all already know the rules. If you've been here before, everything is set out on the table. Come in, relax yourself. Also, come with some damn manners. When you come in this house, you play by these rules, okay? Don't get it twisted. You ain't in nobody else's house. So don't bring what you do in other people's houses over here. How y'all doing, man? Y'all know I got to be the grumpy OG. So it's the weekend, fight weekend, you know. It's the last month of the year. We only got a few weeks left, and then we're going into 25. Now, I want to let you people know a little something. Now, y'all haven't heard or will hear sometime through this morning segment that, after today, I would not be talking boxing. Okay? I'm giving y'all a heads up right now because boxing is a sideshow and I don't like it. I don't have the patience for none of the nonsense, none of the goofy stuff, blah, blah, blah. I don't feel like going down the list. But long story short, I am a grown ass man, people, and I can't take it no more. I can't take a bunch of grown men acting like little boys, little girls, people just not being in touch with reality with what's going on in the sport. It's a lot of us are at fault. We are making boxing conversation horrible. We are making the entertainment, the love for the sport really horrible because we falling into the nonsense. We doing things in the boxing world for as conversation as content creators and people just come and listen and sometimes put their 2 cents in. We're starting to act like everyone else. And this is boxing. This is not the Bad Girls Club. This is not baddies. This is none of that sentimental BS. This is boxing, and I'm tired of it. I don't even want to listen to too many people talk about boxing right now because, hey man, it's horrible. It's really horrible. So I'm really not happy on the sport. But today will be the last day for a few days that I will be talking about boxing. So when y'all come in next week, don't expect boxing on Coffee and Donuts from Grown-Ups, but it's going to be some hot topics, I guarantee. But today, this morning show is about Richard Hitchins, aka Africa. Why you go back to bloody Africa? As they say, well, I can't go back to bloody Africa because I'm from bloody America by the hours. But anyway, yes, fight weekend. So Richardson Hitchins, is he that guy? Um, We've been talking about Hitchins for a minute, and he can box. He can box. We see that he can box. Not much of a puncher. Um, he got an overall okay package. I said okay. He got an overall okay package. Some things that he can use. I mean, of course, some of these guys can use a little more testosterone for his strength. But everybody's not gonna be blessed with knocking people out. And boxing is just not about knocking people out. It's really about being tactical and technical and doing your thing, which is something that he's good at. But is Hitchins one of the best in his weight class and in the sport right now. Now, as far as the sport overall, I don't know where I would put him at because he still has a whole lot of work to do. It's like damn near 90 something percent of boxing right now got a whole lot to do. Okay, because 90 something percent of boxing ain't really done a goddamn thing at all. Okay, and this includes just about everybody. That's why I say about 90, 91% hasn't really done anything. All right? So, according to the spoiled minds, the brats, they just want everything they way. So knowing those type of people mindset, I already know Richardson Hitchens hasn't done a damn thing for them, aka Africa. Well, I'm not gonna look at it as deep as everyone else, but yeah, he got to show me something. So is this weekend is going to be the weekend where he really show us, the fans, the doubters, that he's really that guy. Because, he have a small amount of people that have confidence in him, and there's nothing wrong with that. You need a team that have confidence in you. And some people think that is a couple guys that he would beat. But I'm not gonna really get into that because you don't really get what you want in the sport of boxing. You have to accept what is given. And that's just what it is, no matter you like it or not. You got to accept what is given because you're not in control of what you're going to get and what you're not going to get as far as a fan. Y'all need to know that. Okay. But he's been kind of he's been impressive. Who has he really beat? Nobody really yet. It has been a couple fights where you know he looked like he was struggling a little bit. So I know a lot of people say, man, I've seen him face adversity a few times. He looked a little milkshaky, but it's boxing, it's fighting, is going to happen. It's how you shake it off. Is that's the most important thing. So he's going in there against a gained opponent with Leon Paro, who kind of woke up 140, but got himself up in 140, by going over to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, and beating one of the most feared guys at that moment and at the weight class at 140, which is Sabir Matias. So which is a very credited win. So of course that's enough to have the eyes on him. So he's going up against him tonight. I know y'all seen the face off. I like face off because I like to read energy. That's what I do anything. Everything I'm energy because we are energy. We are spirits. We are not a human being. When this spoil, rotten, crash, and split up and everything, your energy is going off to something else. Okay, so I'll go off for energy, and of course, Africa was in there, being arrogant. Well, of course, there's nothing wrong with that. You can be as arrogant as you want, but you got to be able to back it up. You got to be able to back it up because you know what you think. At least this supposed to be the order. What you think, you're going to say, and what you say, you are supposed to do as far as its actions. But we know those three things don't really equal out equally all the time. So y'all get what I'm saying. But so now it's do or die for this guy because he has been talking a whole lot. I mean, he's talking ish, and we really want to see he's going in against a tough opponent. Salute them because a lot of fighters don't want to get in the ring and take chances. They just don't. This is one of the reasons why I'm getting tired of the damn sport because you have fighters that don't want to take the chance or they want too much to take the chance. Okay, that's on y'all, but I don't agree with y'all. You're not going to get everything you want. So that's the way I'm rocking. So he definitely has something to prove to a lot of us like myself. Now, what he said that he's going to go into this fight, he's going to go into the fight against Paro, and he's going to park him. This is what he said. And I don't like. I'm really not a fan of non-punchers who say they're going to go in there and knock somebody out. Now, let's understand and understand at the same time that you don't necessarily have to be a knockout artist to knock someone out. I mean, we've seen a guy that got pillow fist get knocked out of the year, and I believe it at that. You know what I'm saying? So it's about you hitting that person in the right place at the right time with the right amount of pressure. Don't necessarily have to be, you don't have to put no oomph on it. You understand what I'm saying? So uh you're understanding and overstanding that. So is it possible? Yes, it's very possible. Is he gonna go in there and do it against him? Some people think he has enough boxing IQ to do it. Um, he definitely has nice jab. I mean, he has a nice package. But I mean, he's not the most threatening guy. You know, if I was fighting at 140 and my team asked me, hey man, who you like to get in there with? I wouldn't hesitate to get in there with him. I'd get right in there with his ass and I'd take it to him. You see what I'm saying? If it was me. So he's not really anything too fair. You see what I'm saying? But I guess his skill set is to be not overlooked. And I think it should be somewhat respected. I think all these fighters should respect each other's skill set, even if you know your levels above a person. But it only takes one punch, so it doesn't matter the level of the fighter because it's always a puncher's chance. So that's why when y'all get to talking all this nonsense and throwing out all these super technical things and stuff that people supposed to be doing, I laugh at y'all. And the reason why y'all do that because most likely the fighter that you have the most interested or fighters don't possess the natural strength to do that. So of course y'all gonna take a wishbone and wish on it, break it, throw it in the wishing well and all that other superstitious stuff to try to put those thoughts about the fighter that you favor into fruition. It's not going to happen every time, all right? Everybody ain't clairvoyant, okay? We have clairvoyant moments. Some of us and some of us are just naturally clairvoyant people. But your ass is not. You just be, you just be hitting it on some guesses sometimes, baby. You know? You gotta be hitting it every day, throw it in and throw it out, baby, to be considered a truly clairvoyant minded person. All right, so this fight, the whole thing is 140. Um, it's still a good division. But it has lost some spice to it. So hopefully we will get some spice, some season brought back to 140. I don't know what happened with 140, but it started to get a little bland. You see what I'm saying? And it's because look at it, ladies and gentlemen, players and pimps from around the world, boys and girls. You have to look at it like this. You guys are really not paying attention to what's really going on, and there's not much time left for too many. There's not much time left for most of these fighters. For a lot of these guys, they got to hurry up and keep it moving because time is moving. So they got to do that. But what I was about to say was, uh, yeah, so 140 was definitely a very highly celebrated, very and interesting weight class because of the names that we had up there. We had some of the top guys from 135 move up to 140, where we always thinking that the top dogs from 135, especially all the ones that we like, that we all like alike and whatever side you want. So we thought we would get these guys up there at 140, and actually 140 is supposed to be what 154 is right now. You know what I'm saying? So 140 is supposed to be what 154 is. It's simply not. It has dwindled down some now. I don't want 140 to get like 147 because in a damn thing going on at 147, don't try to make anything up. It's not going to work because simply it hasn't really been too much. At 147 ain't much there, but 140 do have some things going on now. There's a few fighters that's talking about moving out of 140. So we got to see how that's going to work out. But still, there is enough smoke and enough entertainment and enough talent testing at 140 pounds to see who's going to be the man, because that's the big question. Who's going to be king of 140? You know, who's your runner to run 140? And right now, I don't have too many runner up to run that. But to say who I truly honest got the best got the best chances of running 140, I don't have an answer for y'all right now. I really don't. So only time will tell, and these fighters will have to go in the ring. They got to be willing to get in the ring in order to do that. So that means Africa has a chance. It's wide open. It's wide open right now. And I guess tonight, I mean, well, tomorrow night is the start of that journey to see who's going to do what. And I think the winner is Hitchins or need to go after one of the other belt holders. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all love accolades. So of course I want to see the best fight the best. And the way you do that, I guess, is you get to fight for all the belts, try to take them from people who are the because you have fighters that do have a belt. They don't necessarily mean that they can chance to get a shot at a belt before someone else. And the next thing you know, when it's time for that person to defend that belt, and they ain't hold on to it long. Some guys become champion and only been a champion for a damn fight. They only been champion for one night. That's just like if me and BBO would get into a boxing match, right? And BBO beat me. He takes the belt from me, right? And then, you know, he got to fight in 3 months. His first title defense is 3 months after he done got the belt from me. And then somebody done whooped on his ass and took the belt from him. So, you know, it can swing around, swing around. These guys are not really holding on to the belts per se, or they're not really trying to fight for them. They holding on to the belts by trying to be, somewhat inactive. But none of these guys has the right to hold up any weight class, so they need to get it popping. But we still got Antoine Russell out there. I don't know where Devin is at, so I won't put him in there. Plus, need to see how this kid look when he comes back. It's good to have faith in him, but faith don't get it done, baby. Faith don't get it done. You can have all the faith you want in the world, but this guy, I'm not going to give him anything until we see what he's made of when he gets back in the ring. And we still not sure if he's going to come back to 140 because he's one of the few guys that might be moving up out of 40 to go to 47. So, and I'm pretty sure y'all heard about a few guys that's been talking about leaving 140, going to 147. So basically, there you go. Who's going to run that division? I'm waiting to see. I want to see it ASAP. We need a king. We need a king, or we need somebody at 140. DVO, he always had his prediction that, a certain fighter would be that person at 140, but he no longer speak on that person or whatever the case may be. There's no reason to really speak on them right now because they're not active. So I don't really want to spend time talking about guys. So what I'm gonna do, I gotta speak to the family. We've been going for a few minutes, so now I have to say what's up to the family, the early bird squad. Yes, the heavy hitters, the bomb squad. Yes, we come through and drop bombs like Pearl Harbor. I got my brother in the house. So, brother. Damn it, man, aka K Savoy, TWT in the building. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button when y'all come in and don't be behind. You know what I mean? Stay in front like my man Mike Rhymes. Salute to Mike Rhymes in the building, always coming through, supporting the show. Uh, okay, just give me a second, BBO. That's just the area. I'll be out of the way in a second. Um, who else we got in the building? We got Big Dre in the building. Salute to Big Dre. Big Dre always coming through. JBT in the building. We got the master debater, the Puerto Rican Prince, the man of all reason. D Free in the building. Who else we got? Everybody that's coming through. Hey man. Hey. Salute to y'all. So smash the like button. We gonna keep it going. But yeah, so right now we really have to see who is gonna do what. I do have Parvo favored in this fight, um, because he can punt. He can punt. His, have any chance of winning. What he needs to do, he needs to try to keep Parvo at a distance. So he's going to need to be working that jab all night. He's going to have to use his reach that he has. He's going to have to use it. Um, it wouldn't be for Richardson to try to go in there. Only go in there and gamble. Sometimes a boxing match will turn into a fight, but don't go in there turning something into a fight. And that's not you. That's not your first. How the fight is going to turn out towards the end. But I do have Parvo winning. Now, right now, I got the fight going the distance. I got the fight going the distance. But if Parvo pressure and his power gets to Hitchins like that, he can stop him. He gotta attack that body too. You can't forget about the body. The body will get you and take you a whole lot of places more than just being a headhunter and everything like that. So with a guy like Hitchens who can move around, the first thing you want to do with a fighter that's good with moving around. I'm not talking about running. I'm not going to talk about no scary stuff. Okay, but fighters that does have movement, uh, going out there trying to take their head off. You got to attack that body. Get away from being the highlight realm and trying to take somebody's head off, worrying about hearing the oohs and ahs, from the crowd because they can see a clean headshot that you throwing. You know what I'm saying? That's cool and all, but I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all guys want to be on the knockout. I'm gonna tell you, man. Ain't no knockout more devastating than a body shot. The way that you do it. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying he wants to go in there and try to knock out Paro. Come on, man. Don't go in there and try to knock out somebody. That's not your style. But if him in his corner see something to where they feel as though they can actually do it, then I don't have a problem with it. But I think sometimes you should stick to what you know best because sometimes when you do what you are best at, sometimes you can wind up producing a knockout. When you stick to being a straight technician, a surgeon in there, you could, what surgeons do, they cut and sew stuff up, you know, and then you could be like the mason in it, you breaking stuff down. So you could break a guy down, soften them up, make the muscles real tender and everything. You know, when you before you cook some meat, you gotta beat it. You tender it up. You know what I mean? You put some tenderizer on them, and then once it get tender enough, you know what to do. You put it in the pan or in the grill or whatever, and then you cook that. And then you cook that ass, and then you go ahead and you have your feast. So to me, I think that's what Hitchins well, I think both guys should do that, but I think that's what Poirot should do. Go in here, um, slow him up, jump on Hitchins' body, because the faster, the sooner that Poirot can slow down, the sooner he can get to Hitchins, the better. You know what I'm saying? You can stop a guy from moving around. You can cut that ring off early and apply that pressure. And man, I'm trying to, he's really going to have to really fight hard to execute his fight plan, his game plan, because you don't want these guys to be comfortable. So it's going to have to try to take. They're going to both have to try to take each other out the comfort zone. Or it look like and it sound like that. These guys want this fight between them to really be something for us boxing fans to talk about. So I'm looking for both of these guys to actually go in there and try to hurt each other, regardless of what they good at or whatever. They really going to try to hurt each other, and I don't have no problem with that. But right now, I am favoring Poirot. I could wind up being wrong. Hitchens probably could pull this fight off. And see, this is something that we got to talk about, because my question is, right? The winner of this fight. Now, I feel as though they both immediately, whoever wins, should immediately go ahead and try to get at one of the other title holders so you could unify. Try to get something going on. But I think my question to you guys, who how can I word it? My question for y'all is this. Uh the win, who is it better for as far as their career? Who is the win better for? Hold on, let me switch some things up. Who's the win better for? If that makes sense. Would it be better for Paro, or would it be better for Hitchens? I think whoever's the more the better product. You know what I mean? Who will bring the crowd in more? That's what matters. So if Paro wins, would things work out better for Paro? Will Paro be would he or is he going to be able to bring more eyes and attention to 140 or Hitchens? That's the question that I'm asking, because both of these guys, like I just said, this should go right after one of the other title holders. You know what I mean? But the winner, if Paro wins, would it be better for Paro, or if Hitchens win? Would it be better for Hitchens? Or it doesn't matter who wins? BBO said they both suck balls. Shout out to my brother, well on Angry White Man, not your average white man. In the building, salute to the bro. How you going? How you doing? Melanie Queen in the building. Oh, hell, the beautiful Queen. So BBO said they both suck. So to them, it don't matter. So I'm pretty sure once I keep on talking, I'm going to say something about both of these damn fighters. I got Keyshawn over everyone at 35, but right now, BBO, we talking about 140 pounds. We're not talking about 135 pounds right now. But I get it. But if you want to throw Keyshawn in the mix, and you want to switch up things a little bit and talk about 35, that's fine with me too. But you better not be talking about no goddamn Keyshawn Davis going up to 40 right now. You know what I mean? So I got it. You like him over everyone at 35? I don't like him over everyone at 35. You know what I mean? I like him over a few guys, but listen, I don't like nobody over Tank Davis at 35. I don't like none of those dudes over him until somebody beats him. Other than that, I don't like nobody over him, because I got him whooping them dudes' ass. And trust me, they ain't even trying to get into that, but this ain't about Tank Davis. We talking about the 140 weight class. We need to get something popping there ASAP. We've been talking about a takeover, a takeover, a takeover, a takeover at 140. We ain't see the only thing that's been taking over 140 is wasted time. That's the only thing that's been taking over that damn weight class is wasted time. People is not getting things done at 140. They need to get it cracking. And he said you got no. He said the Coward Lopez would beat everybody at 140 pounds right now. Right now, you got him beating everybody at 140 right now. Well, I'm gonna say to you, my brother, I disagree with you. And I'm gonna give you one reason. I have a couple reasons, but the one reason I'm gonna give you one reason why I disagree with you. The dude is never fully focused. So we don't really know what he can really do at his full potential. Yes, you might have seen little glimpses and things of it, but we ain't really see this dude be consistent with his full potential. This dude, he messes up what could be, he messes up his career. You know what I'm saying? Because he's streaky. He's streaky. Just like when you hot, you're hot, and when you cold, your ass is cold. You know what I'm saying? You said Eddie is a great addition. I don't think T.O. beats Pargo either, man. I don't know who else T.O. can beat. Oh, in the corner. Okay, cool. To the corner. That's all right, but he ain't gonna be able to win the fight for him. But I get what you're saying. But I don't know. I can't say who's has the best chance. There's not a leading. There's no one at 140 right now that I can say that's leading the race to being the man at 140. It's open. It's open. Anybody can claim 140. They just got to get in there and rumble. But like I said, 140 was supposed to have been dynamite. We was already supposed to have some undisputed matches going on at 140. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all gotta look at it, right? Look at it. At first, y'all see what happened. The little couple Latinos from 35 started moving out of 35 up to 40. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why a couple of those Latino guys from 135 went to 140 is because they simply figured that, who they probably would face at 135, they could probably face him at 40 to where they got a better chance of beating them guys that they didn't want to fight at 35 at 140 pounds. This is how I feel. This is what some people do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Quavo is nice. I like him, man. I like Quavo. You can't count him out. So that's why I'm like 140 is definitely open. Anybody can grab it right now, but does anybody have 140 on hold right now? Hell no. Nobody has that weight class on lock right now. They simply don't. But somebody need to do it. They need to get it done. The old crazy old racist dude was supposed to have been doing that. Ain't did a damn thing. So now we gotta get something popping. Paru seems like he's willing to get in the ring with just about anybody. He's riding off his confidence right now, off his win, which he should. He has one of the most respectable wins as recent at the weight class by beating a guy that was fair by Matias. Now, I mean, a guy named Matias that was fair by a lot of guys in the sport. I have to correct myself. But yes, so right now he has beaten one of the most fair guys at the weight class. So some people can easily give him the nod as far as who's actually leading the race. But it's wide open. Hopefully we get Antoine Russell for his career, not to be like his brothers, but so we can see this young man in the ring maybe 2 or 3 times a year. So there's a few fighters at 140 that plays a part with helping the weight class not be at its fullest potential, people. So those few fighters, their management, they got to tighten up. They definitely got to tighten up. But I see the 140 weight class changing up so much. and changing often because there's going to be guys that shouldn't, that's going to have to move out the weight classes, or guys we should have just actually skipped over 140, not because they that damn good, but because they stayed at somewhere too long, that they stayed at one weight class so damn long that they already grew out the next weight class before they even got in it. You understand what I'm saying? Well, old school. When I was watching Matias versus Parra's game plan worked perfectly, he took Matias out of his fight. Yes, he did. You know what I'm saying? So Parra looks like he's a study. He's actually studying and paying attention to his opponents, and that's one thing that impressed me with that face off with him and Hitchins. To whereas his energy showed me that he was very super confident and relaxed. To where Hitchins being kind of loud, somewhat being animated, really trying to live free, rent free in Parvul's head. Parvul wasn't going for it. So it should be a hell of a fight. It should be a hell of a fight. But we gotta see who's going to run that weight class right now. That's all we need to know. All right, so let me see who's the champions right now. So we got El Rayo, we have Quelo, and who else we have? The man D Free talked about this last night on Smoke Session with Popular James. You know what I mean? So there's a whole lot for anybody to take after. And the belt that Devin Haney once had, he don't have a belt. He's not even a champion right now. So I think you have two occupied belts. I think two belts that's already occupied, and I think one is in the works, but I know it's two of them occupied right now. And I think one of those belts someone got to fight for. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely an open weight class, and it's definitely a weight class we really want to get some answers to as far as undisputed. It doesn't matter to me. I just want to see who's the guy at the weight class. That's all that matters to me. Who's going to be the king at the 140 weight class, like my brother BVO been asking, so who's going to be the king? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's such a king in the sport of boxing in any weight class right now, to be honest with y'all. From my perspective, I don't think it's a king. There ain't too many guys in the sport right now has been conducting themselves or carrying themselves in their career like they're a king. You know what I mean? But you see glimpses of it here and there, but not enough to really say, hey, this person is really trying to be the king of the weight division. So yeah, but the thing is, who's next after this? What's next? And I think I explained that enough already. So whatever things to talk about, um, BVO did bring up 135, which is something that still need to be talked about, because I think a few people at 35 is not going to be there any longer. Speaking of the weight class 140, so I don't think it's going to be too many guys left at that weight class at 135. I think a few of those guys is going to move up to 140 pounds. So we gotta see, man. We gotta be patient and wait. Stop acting like y'all know what's going on and talking all fast and making up stuff and you ain't got no damn receipts. Don't do none of that stuff because it makes you look stupid. I don't care how cute you make it sound, but if it's not, actual facts, then forget about it. But we definitely will be seeing a change somewhere in between both of these weight classes. We really need to see who is who. Because we still need to see people, the fans want to see, they want undisputed. They want undisputed. That's what you fans want. So let's see if it happens. Let's see if these fighters give you what you want, because a lot of boxing fans, y'all going off of accolades. Accolades don't mean nothing to me, because you don't need to get an accolade for me to know that you're a bad mother effer. You know what I'm saying? I see you beat bad mother effers, then that's enough for me. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, you a bad boy. You beat all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Jamel Charlo. You know what I mean? Who's only one of the very few fighters in the sport right now that actually went through an entire weight class. Not fighting five guys in a weight class. That's not clearing out a weight class, people. Not fighting a few guys in the weight class. I mean clearing that whole thing out from the bottom of the barrel to the tip of the damn top on the rim. You know what I'm saying? So who's willing to do that? There's only a few of them that done it. That and actually went through and step by step. Did it step by step. Not like a lump sum, because a lump sum. You know what I mean? Actually had to go get it stone by stone. One stone at a time. Not like a lump sum, you can grab two at one time, or you can grab nah. You know what I mean? Actually really did that. So to me, that's daring to be great. That's greatness. And too many guys haven't done that. Even some of the top fighters that we talk about hasn't really cleared down a whole damn weight class. You know what I'm saying? Literally. The motherfuckers, Mick and Freak has got 30 fights, and half of these fights is in one weight class, and I haven't seen them clean out a whole entire weight class. I've seen them fight a bunch of nobody, and then maybe one or two people that's really something because y'all be sitting around here pump faking, trying to make it seem like these people resumes is all that. No, they not. I'm tired of playing with y'all. Y'all play too damn much. I'm running out of my patience. Y'all better stop talking about resumes around me. Don't talk about no fighter resume around me because I'm gonna eat you alive. There's nothing none of y'all can do if y'all trying to talk about anybody's resume. It's nothing you can do. I'm going to serve you. I'm going to serve you, and there's nothing you can do because you know why? You know why? Another reason why I don't even want to talk about the goddamn sport anymore because the nonsense that y'all say out y'all mouths. Y'all say that fighters haven't fought nobody. Well, who is you? But then you saying that the fighters fought somebody, they ain't really fought no damn body. Listen, you gotta at least 10 somebodies in a weight class to say that you fought in some damn body. Fighting one or two, fighting you got a record of you 25 and up. Let me walk y'all through this slow. You 25 and up, right? 25 and up. But out of your 25 opponents, only five of them was something. Five. What happened to the other 20? Last time I checked, 20 is greater than five. But you people, y'all sit here and y'all build up people's resumes off a handful of fighters that you want to see them fight. That's not how you do that. That's not how you do that. So when y'all sit out here and be pointing fingers about who did and did this and who did, y'all all be looking crazy because I could shut all that down. Stop doing that. Because when you really want to be real with yourself about who got a better resume and who really fought some damn body, you can't say none of these fighters hasn't fought nobody. You can, but come on. You can, but you know that say you're gonna wind up eating those words. You're gonna wind up eating those words. Because you know what? Your favorite fighter falls in that same category. Your favorite fighter falls in that same category because who has they really fought? Who has they really fought? I mean, do y'all want me to get in detail? I'm really trying to be nice, but since I'm gonna take a break from talking boxing after the day or after the weekend, maybe I don't think I should spare y'all anymore. I think I should just smack y'all around with the facts this morning. You know. But yeah, y'all need to stop that because I was sitting there thinking to my damn self, you know what I mean? Well, old school, like they acting like they favorite fighters' resume is stacked up with killers. They sitting out here talking about who's Hall of Fame and what? Hall of Fame. Why? Because of some damn accolades. You don't even need accolades to get in the Hall of Fame. Get out of here with that. Kick yourself in the anus. But you sitting out here trying to say this one fighter got a hell of a resume because of one or two people? Because of one or two people, this man got a better resume than somebody else because of one or two, maybe no more than three damn fighters. And nobody up here can tell me that I'm damn capping because it's actual facts. It's actual facts. Now, which fighter y'all want me to start on first since y'all like to be talking about resumes? Huh? Who y'all want me to tell first? Let me start right here then, because I'm sick of it. I'm gonna start with the inactive guy because as much y'all say about Devin Haney resume ain't ish. Okay? As much as we talk about for 1 second, give me 1 second. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. I'm back. Can y'all hear me? I am back at it like a craftmatic. Let me take these out. I'm gonna take my earphones out right now. So listen, right? So like I was saying, take this, right? You say that these fighters with their resume now. I did, but y'all gonna sit here and act like that. He fought a whole bunch of future Hall of Famers and come on, man. The biggest name on Devin Haney resume is Lomachenko. Alright? Lomachenko, y'all need to stop this with this one fighter fuck the damn resume. That's what's wrong with the man. That's what's wrong with boxing right now. Because y'all be coming out here with this nonsense and try to make it seem like that, one or two fighters, make up a person's whole resume, which is a damn myth. Which is a damn myth. It could exist, but not in the one that you're talking about. Y'all sitting here talking about, y'all acting like that Devin Haney got an all-star goddamn resume. His resume is trash truck juice because the biggest name on his resume is Lomachenko. Like, stop the nonsense. Okay? You can't even give me four more. Y'all sitting act like he fought the entire world. Oh, his resume is better than Tank's. His resume is better than Shakur. His resume is because Devin Haney got a better resume because he fought a white boy. Stop it. Devin Haney got a better resume because of Dan accolade because he fought a couple white boys. Stop it. Devin Haney has not yet fought any slick back fighters. Whoa, get out the way. Get the hell out the way. So his resume gets to trump people because of two white boys? Because after those two white boys, that's the only ones you can really talk about on his damn resume. And then one of them ain't even good. How about that? One of them ain't even freaking good. One of them just had a goddamn moment because somebody that's way better than them wasn't on their shit. Excuse my language. I'm going to repeat that again and I'm going to clean it up. The other one ain't really that good at all. He just lost to him because he wasn't on his ish. If he was on his ish, we wouldn't even be talking about that dude. But then y'all make it seem like that dude is really something because he got the belts from him. And look at that dude. What has he done for you lately? Look at how he's been looking. So there's another part of the resume that you can't leave out, people, when it comes to grading it. Because it's also about when you talk about those damn fighters that they fought to where you give them credit, it also goes by how the hell they asses been looking. Yeah, it's about how they've been looking too. Don't forget that, baby. It's also about how the hell they've been looking. And with all that, what y'all been saying, running around, and Lord, Haney, and all this and that, and acting like his resume ain't inch. It ain't. It ain't no better than nobody else's.
But because he brought this damn white boy, that's why his resume is so much damn better. Right now, that's probably the only person with his goddamn resume that probably going to the Hall of Fame. Did y'all think about that? Since y'all want to be talking about all this nonsense, come on now. Coffee and donuts for grown-ups. I ain't got time for games. I ain't got time for games. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Okay, because outside of Lomachenko, whatever name on his resume is so celebrated? I ain't even using Ryan Garcia because Tank 41st. And then I'm going to do y'all a favor, not even bring him up, because y'all still butthurt about the Oscar ring and this, that, and the other. So I won't even bring him up. That even makes his resume even goddamn worse. Because Ryan Garcia is a nobody because he's on Tank Davis' goddamn resume. So if Tank Davis never fought no damn body, ladies and gentlemen, that's what y'all want to talk about. So if anybody else that fought, God damn it, BBO, I need for you to come up right now. I need you to come up right now, BBO.
The JBT is back at it again, y'all. This time, amazing raffle for the holidays. You know, replenish the pockets. Sometimes things go grim and, you know, you spend a little bit more than you anticipated, but we're here to help you out. $5 to get you in, $20 to get you in 5 times for winner takes half. Hold on. I didn't know that was the details, y'all. Hold on. Cut.
Hey, Remo.
Hey, yo, Karen, why y'all ain't let me know that the prize was winner takes half? Now, this is dope.
It's been running for some time now, silly.
Is JBT a content creators ought to get into this?
Absolutely not. Are you crazy?
No.
Nope.
Wow, that's crazy.
No content creator, just JBT supporters, sorry.
Whatever. Bye. Like I was saying, $5 to get you in 1 time, $20 to get you in 5 times. Winner takes half. Can't win if you don't play, man. Jump in the raffle. JBT Network 1 is the way you get in. Leave your name and the means of contact. And enjoy the holidays on us, JBT.
Ho, ho,
Peace.
ho, Merry Christmas.
Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BDO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.